Boys.
Why are you so dusty?
I consumed so much dust.
No, you got makeup on.
I didn't know we'd come with Junaid. It's nice to be at us lot, having a good time. We've got old school Dan back in the building.
Just a bit.
A new Dan.
Just a bit older.
It's a new Dan, this one.
You look weathered from all your hardship that you've been through over the last...
stress. So how are you actually feeling?
No, I'm good. There's been a lot going on. It's been a bit of a mad couple of months.
How did you actually end it?
The final straw was Amber. We went to Dubai. Stuff I'd heard previous to that and sort of just overlooked it. We went away to Ibiza last summer. There's things I heard. She went missing, turning her phone off, couldn't get hold of her. She's going on and offline, not answering the phone, like, just acting shady.
Shit,
And so I was like, when she went to Dubai, I had a big chat with her and she was like, no, listen, I promise you, like, I'm gonna show you can trust me. I want to be with you, of course, like, I want to move forward with you. All this stuff. Went away, it was fine for a few days. And then, like, literally the first day, night, she went out with her mate, didn't hear from her, asking her, like, who you with? She's just being funny about it, saying I'm with the girls, I'm with my mate, saying whoever she's with. And I'm like, all right, well, let me say hello to her. And then she's like, all right, 1 minute, she's calling their name, and, like, I'm like, well, where are they? And she's like, oh, 1 minute on the balcony, walking out to the balcony, phone goes down. I'm like, come on. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know,
straight away.
Just, that for me was the final straw then, because I was like, look, I can't do this anymore. I spoke to her the next day and I was like, I'm not having this. I'm sitting at home with the dog in our house and then I'm worrying about what you're doing, what you're up to. And I feel like a weight's been lifted off me. I feel, like I say, I feel in a good place now and I'm just happy to put it behind me.
Listen, you got to understand, like, for me, it was a very, very hard situation. You're my best mate, Dan. You're like a brother to me, really are, and it's really, really hard to watch. It was so frustrating. You changed for her, you changed for her.
But listen, you can't have a plan for life. Like, things happen, you get thrown off course, and it is what it is. And look, we might be getting on a bit, but we have got our whole lives ahead of us still.
Do you know what, they say 40's the new 30.
Yeah, I've
and
heard
30's the new 20. I like your hair, man.
It's a bit windswept at the moment.
No, but I like that look.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I always say, never shave your hair. I hate it when you do it.
I'm not going to do that again.
Don't do it to me, mate.
That was funny. So he was in Thailand, we was looking out onto that beach and we was going, imagine this could be us. No,
it was different words to that. It was, imagine if you get rid of the girlfriend who's ruining your life and you actually enjoy yourself again. Imagine what we could do. And now, look around us. It's beautiful. Listen, it's nice hanging around with the girls without you-know-who. I keep reading it up, but it's nice.
If someone was here, it would obviously make the dynamic a little bit different, but it's cool that while she ain't here, we can be cool with the girls.
That's what I'm saying.
That's sweet.
Talk to the devil.
Talking about us, are you?
No, be quiet.
No, it's not.
Be quiet. No, be quiet.
Hello, boys.
What's that, the girls? You're all right.
Oh, is that a portable fan?
Yeah, the seasickness isn't good.
She's not doing good.
It's so windy. Like, why do you need that?
Because
This is actually
extra wind.
Double wind.
Dan, how are you feeling about
Yeah, you've done a lot.
I'm good. Listen, it's been a mad couple of months, but it's what it is. Like you say, when you're with someone for a long time, it's never easy. I tried to force it for too long when I knew it was done and I was hearing things that I knew weren't right. And also from her point of view, I think if she would have had checked out of the relationship a long time ago, then she should have just said that.
Like, she wants to be, she wants to love you, but she's just not sure.
You can't behave the way she behaved. She did it too late. Then say something.
Look, at the end of the day, there was a lot of stuff that I got told about Amber at certain times in the past 6 months. Rumours are rumours, yeah, I know that. I know things get spoken about. When you start hearing the same thing from multiple people and the same names, it's like very hard to then overlook things.
We are going to be there for Amber. Like, she's found the breakup really difficult.
Girls,
Yeah,
no one's
has
going to think
struggled.
you're her best mate. Trust me, and no one is here thinking that you wouldn't do that. Do you know what I mean? Anyone would do that for their mate. You, like you said, your friend tells you something, you really have to believe what your friend tells you, and that's fine.
I'll take that as
girls,
gospel.
and that's fine. You're going to have to do that. But just so you know, it's liars. It's a liar. Everyone,
There are two sides to every story, though.
But everyone knows what's happened.
I think she's felt like that she spent the last sort of 5-6 years begging you to love her, basically.
If she owns up to it, like he did, yeah, he did wrong in the past. We all know that. He knows that. He admitted that. But don't sit there and deny it. Be real, like he did. And that's why they move forward in the relationship.
Amber's not here.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
know.
We can't
Girls,
talk on
look,
behalf
I
of
know.
Amber.
I'm not sitting here on my high horse going, I'm this perfect person in the relationship and I've done nothing wrong and she's done all this and she's done that. I'm just saying to you, this is the reason we broke up. This is what's happened in the past 6 months and that's why we're going to have
Do you think
separate
we could
ways.
ever get to a point where, like, we could be on a boat day like this at Amber and you were both here?
I don't think so, no.
She cares about you.
Yeah, because she knows deep down that no matter what happened in the beginning, I did try, and I did try and change for her, and I think I lost myself in the process of that. But it is what it is. It didn't work. And I honestly think deep down it's for the best for both of us, like completely.
Yeah.
100%.
But Amber's like more than happy for us to be like around you and stuff.
As long as you don't go in on her so much.
Yeah.
I promise you, I won't.
I don't know if I believe that's the last of it, but...
It's so nice here, girls.
Isn't it? I'm so happy you decided to come.
Surprise, bitches. I'm here.
How are you going to feel about seeing Dan?
I don't know.
When we was on the boat, they didn't go into detail, but they just kept saying about these cheating rumours. He believes everything
Like
that
fully,
he hears.
100%.
But he won't even hear anyone out who says, like, it's not true.
And if that makes him feel better, like I know he's hurting, and it's easy to hate someone and to believe everything that people are saying about you because it makes it easy for you to think, you know what, I don't want to be with you, I hate you, I'm moving on. I'm not allowing myself to like let what people say bother me, or just like not let it get under my skin, because then I'm going to end up getting into like a dark place. And I'm trying to stay strong for like myself and my own sanity. I feel like even though I'm crying, I'm in a good place because it's took me a long time to get to feel strong, and I do feel strong now.
Still here. Are we ever going to stop doing this? Probably not.
Now we're really back.
Yeah, now I've got my brother right back.
Properly.
Right back. I'm not saying I wasn't rooting for you two. But your relationship was quite on the rocks.
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah?
Me and Roman was leaving the club last night.
Yeah.
And we come outside and I see Brockett and Saffron, and they was just like, look, just so you know, she's here. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's mad that she's even got the streak to actually come here in the first place. I wouldn't be able to do about or the way that you are about it. I know you probably have been hurting at home, and this is obviously some time has passed.
Obviously, I'd rather she weren't here.
Yeah.
I know you bit your tongue with a lot of stuff, and I appreciate it. Do you know what I mean? You've been there for me, like, properly. Are you a bit of a nightmare? Yes.
I'll take that on board.
Do you need to make some lifestyle changes? Possibly, yes.
Some people might say that. Some people say it's fun.
But I love you, and you've been there for me, and I really appreciate it.
Come here.
And now...
Hey, that's what you do for best mates.
Now
That's
the
what you
boys
do.
are back.
Boys are back.
Look at us now, eh?
It's beautiful.
What more do you want?
Girlfriend, maybe?
Oh, the boys are there.
Boys.
Hi, boys.
So, girls, how are you, all right?
God. How does that make you feel?
No matter what's gone on, like, I still look at it and it's like, it's a shame, do you know what I mean? Even when they walk past, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's never ideal being around your ex-birds. Of course
not. Never.
Like, it's no matter what stage or headspace you're at, it's not ideal.
No.
Was that awkward? Was that okay?
Out of all the bars we choose to
I
go
know.
to.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah, weird.
What kind of weird?
Just weird.
For me, even like when I'm talking about things, I'm sitting there thinking I have no choice but to see her in a certain light now, which is a shame.
But it's sad, yeah.
And it's still not nice to hear her being spoken about in ways just like, well, I didn't think he was that person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, mate.
So it's weird. It's I don't know. It's a weird one.
Well, you're still adjusting to it as well.
Around it, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Don't get upset.
I don't even know I'm crying.
That is like the first time you've seen him, to be fair.
It's just such a... it's just such a weird feeling. I can't even talk. It's just weird, like... I feel like I want to go over to him and be around him, but like it's weird because we're not together anymore.
Because that's what you think's normal for the past 6 years, that would have been normal to you.
I feel like he thinks I don't care and I don't still like have like feelings for him and still love him, and like it's just been the hardest thing having to like actually break up with him and like imagine my life without him. I still feel like he's like I just don't even know how I feel.
I actually think breaking up with someone is way harder than actually being broken up with.
But do you feel all right?
There's so much happened, and there's like we've been through a lot. We've had a lot of rows and chats and whatever else. But it's still.
Mate, you was with the girl for 6 years. You obviously loved her. You obviously was in a very... It's always going to affect people as a whole.
And also, it is, of course, it's weird for me to just, like, do you know what I mean? Up until however long ago, recent, like we was living together. So it's for now, it's not to go
Yeah,
to that.
of
You
course.
don't talk to someone.
It's not easy.
I do care about him still, and I do still worry about him. And I want him to be okay. Like, you know, I want him to be fine, you know. So
You've done the best decision for you.
Listen, I love Dan. I've got so much love for Dan, but I do feel like he could have given you more in the relationship.
I always just pictured us walking down the aisle and getting married and like, having kids. That's what I thought was going to be my life, and it's just like
To give that up, that idea up.
I've had to like try and get it out of my head because I know that's not going to happen anymore, but it still kills me thinking about it. It's just
It's so hard.
it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Like, I've never gone through this. I don't know how I'm doing it, to be honest. I'm just taking every day by day.
Well, listen, we've seen them now. It's obviously going to happen tomorrow at the white party, isn't it? They're all going to be there.
All gonna be there, yeah.
It is, yeah. It is what it is, man.